is that everything is underlined by the fact that ultimately people care more about bins than most other things, and that's what politics comes down to at the end of the day. I think Theresa May will be worried. The local elections, Labour have seen momentum, particularly, are now seeing as a battleground for that party. And if you look at places like Haringey and see quite what's happened to Labour in those areas and how powerful momentum and kind of the left have become in local politics, you see how much it matters to Labour. So I think the Tories will be worried, particularly about London actually, because as the VC said, Labour expect to do quite well, and that's not going to look very good. And Brandon Lewis, who's the new chairman of the party, was saying last week, we do expect some big losses in London, so he's setting that up already. I think that the Tory party is worried. But in areas like Birmingham and other areas around the country, Brexit's likely to be important, and again, I think that's why it comes back to Labour's quite muddled on Brexit, and people do vote with their feet. And so if the Tories can win back some seats like Birmingham and other places, it might not be an all-out massive loss for them on the night.
So Ian, the expectation management's already being massaged in advance of possibly some Tory defeats. We always get very excited about these numbers because people, voters telling us what they think. Do they have consequences for parliamentary politics?
They could do this time. It reminds me a bit, Steve will remember this, you two are far too young, but of 1990 when the Tories did disastrously in local elections. But Kenneth Baker, the Tory party chairman, went out on the media the next day, we've kept Westminster and Wandsworth. And bizarrely the media completely fell for it. Now I don't think that's going to happen this time necessarily, but Kate is right that Brandon Lewis, the Tory party chairman, has already started to manage expectations. I mean, he genuinely believes that they're in for a drubbing, particularly in London. Because these seats, I think, were last fought in 2014, which was when UKIP were doing incredibly well. Now, if you look at local election results over the past